Have a pleasant day to you, learners. I am Teacher Elaine and welcome to a whole new learning experience in English. Sit back and relax and enjoy learning at the comfort of your home. So come on, get your pen, paper, and self-learning module and let's start learning and love English. I know that you are all excited at your home. So now, our topic today is all about the use of parallel structure. Are you familiar with parallel structure? So first, let us analyze these sentences.
Let us discover. For the letter A, Ellen likes hiking, the rodeo, and to take afternoon naps. For the sentence letter B, Ellen likes hiking, attending the rodeo, and taking afternoon naps. Now, what have you observed about the following sentences? Alright, as observed in the sentences, they are both grammatically correct. But we are talking about the parallel structure. As you can see here, the letter B is the parallel structure. Why? Because of the word hiking, attending, and taking. They are gerund or verb ends with ing that functions as a noun. While in the letter A, they don't have a grammatical pattern. So letter B is the parallel structure.
Now, as we go through with our lesson, for you to be able to understand the parallel structure, here is the activity. All you need to do is to analyze which one does not belong to the group. Do you know how to analyze? I know that you can do it. Here are the set of words which you are going to identify if which one does not belong to the group. Here is the first set of words. I am excited to know if your answer is correct. I know that you get it right. Okay, let us answer.
And if your answer is walked, and then you are correct. Because delighted, mysterious, and awesome are adjectives, while walked is a verb.
How about the second set of the words? May I know your answers? I know that you got it right. Alright, let us answer.
And if your answer is shocked, excellent, you are correct. Because unfortunately, slowly, and freely are adverbs, while shocked is a verb.
Lastly, here are the set of phrases which you are going to identify which one does not belong to the group. May I know your answer?
Let us answer. So if your answer is to answer questions honestly, you are correct. Great! Because submitting modules on time, eating delicious and healthy food, watching movies every week have the same grammatical pattern. They've started with gerund. Again, what is gerund? It is the verb plus ing that functions as a noun. And it's given that the difference among these phrases is to answer because it is infinitives. Congratulations! Job well done!
Class, in parallel structure or the parallelism, it is important to have the same grammatical pattern just like our first activity. We eliminated all of the words or phrases which are not belong to the group and make it parallel to the other words or phrases. Did you get it? Very good. Now let us define the parallel structure or the parallelism. And also, I will give you the different examples of unparalleled and parallel sentences.
Structure, also known as parallelism, means using the same pattern of words to show that two or more ideas have the same level of importance. This can happen at word phrase or clause level. Understanding parallel structure, also called parallelism, is the repetition of a chosen grammatical form within a sentence. By making each compared item or idea in your sentence follow the same grammatical pattern, you create a parallel construction. Did you know, class, that we have different use of parallel structure? For the first one, with coordinating conjunction. When you connect two or more clauses or phrases with coordinating conjunction, for example, for, and, nor, but, or, yet, or so, use parallel structure. Okay, with coordinating conjunctions, for example, not parallel, my best friend took me to a dancing and to a show. While the parallel one, my best friend took me to a dance and a show. So what makes not parallel of the first sentence? Because of the word took me to a dancing and to a show. Dancing and to a show is not parallel to one another. And for the parallel one, it makes parallel because of a dance and a show. They have the same grammatical pattern. So that's the use of coordinating conjunction. Did you get it? Excellent. Next one, with correlative conjunctions. When you connect two clauses or phrases with correlative conjunction, for example, not only, but also, either or neither, nor, if, then, and etc., use parallel structure. Example with correlative conjunction. First, the not parallel one. My dog not only likes to play fetch but also chase cars. For the parallel, my dog not only likes to play fetch but he also likes to chase cars. Or, my dog likes not only to play fetch but also to chase cars. For the first one, as you can see here, that's not parallel because of the word to play fetch and chase car. They don't have the same grammar pattern. While on the other one, to play fetch and to chase cars, they have used infinitives which make it parallel to one another. So it is a parallel structure. Did you get it? Okay, very good. Right, this will be the last one example of the use of the parallel structure with phrase or clauses of comparison. When you connect two clauses or phrases with the word of comparison, such as done or as, use parallel structure. For the example of with phrases or clause of comparison, not parallel. I would rather pay for my education than financial aid. For the parallel one, I would rather pay for my education than receive financial aid. For the first sentence, which is not parallel because rather pay for my education than financial aid, pay and without have any parallel word for pay, while on the parallel structure with pay and receive financial aid. Pay for my education and then receive financial aid. So that makes it parallel structure. Lastly, they have the same grammatical pattern because pay and receive are both verb. Alright, job well done. When you are comparing items in a list, use parallel structure. For example, Not parallel 1, John Taylor Gatto criticizes public schools because they are compulsory, funded by the government, and destroy students' humanity. So in order to make it parallel, it should be John Taylor Gatto criticizes public schools because they are compulsory, government funded, and normalizing. We change funded by the government into government funded and destroy students' humanity to normalizing in order to be parallel into the word compulsory. Or John Taylor Gatto criticizes public schools because they require students to attend, require money from the government, and destroy students' humanity. If you want still to use the destroy students' humanity, we must change the form or use of words of the government funded and compulsory. So require the students to attend, receive money from the government, and then destroy students' humanity. So now it's already parallel structure. It is easy, right? Now I will give you a try. For developing your mastery, rewrite each sentence correcting the faulty parallel structure. Get your paper and pen and answer this activity. Number 1. She likes to dance, to swim, and walking. Number 2. Working and to study simultaneously may be difficult. Number 3. Please teach me how to drive the car and go swimming. For number 4, many children are interested in playing ball games and to read comics. Number 5, Mr. Santos is a lawyer, a politician, and he teaches. Now, let us check your answer. Okay, let's see if your answers are correct. For the number 1, the answer is she likes to dance, to swim, and to walk. In order to make it parallel, we've changed walking into to walked. That's great. Next, working and studying simultaneously may be difficult. In order to make it parallel, we've changed to study into studying, and it's parallel now to the word working. Very good. Next, please teach me how to drive the car and to swim. Instead of go swimming, we've changed it into to swim. Very nice. For the number 4, many children are interested in playing ball games and reading comics. Instead of to read comics, we've used reading comics in order to make it parallel structure. Next, Mr. Santos is a lawyer, a politician, and a teacher. To make it parallel with his position, the lawyer and politician, we made it teacher. So he teaches into a teacher. Did you get it? Okay, who got a perfect score? Congratulations! We are almost done, learners. It is important to know that the parallel structure is useful in a way that we can write a balanced and clear sentence constructions. It is also helpful for the researchers and those who want to write an articles. And you as a grade 8 students must able to write a paragraph and any forms of writing. Lastly, here are some tips or some helpful hints on how to revise sentences to parallel structure. First, figure out what part of the sentence are being compared. Second, decide whether they are parallel. In example, arrange or constructed in the same way. Third, if they are not, make them parallel by making grammatical construction the same in each part.
I'm so glad that you learned today and you did great, grade 8 learners. Just keep striving, just keep moving, and always remember that do not just study English, you use it. Till next time, goodbye.